Yo, what up, street talk, street vlogs, street bloggy, vlog, demigod talk. Blah, blah, blah. All right, some thoughts. Some marketing thoughts. Why am I so passionate about marketing, etc.? So, this is my thought. This is where I see myself as like a Steve Jobs 2.0. Is marketing is everything. It's like a basic thought is there are so many great designs, products, and stuff like that that just don't get out there because the marketing is weak and anemic. And part of it is like an underdog thing. Part of it is also a language thing. I never really cared for English that much, but like, truth be told, like I'm the only one who goes on Wiktionary.org and studies etymology and Proto-Indo-European, Ancient Greek, Latin, independently for fun, just to be, because I'm curious. And yeah, I started with my passion, also maybe like rap music. Also, I liked Korean rap as a kid and stuff like that. And I think in today's world, to master marketing is to prosper. It's super duper critical. Marketing as just language, image layout, branding, brand concept, etc. Font, layout, etc. And the reason why marketing is so essential is that we live in a global market, right? Like the market, mercs, mercenary, all the same word, merchant, merchandise, etc. So as many as all these funny people try to criticize and critique free market capitalism, etc. I think there's actually a difference between capitalism and consumerism. Consumerism is loving to consume for the sake of consuming, and the point of your life is to consume, right? Capitalism different. I believe in producerism, where the point of our lives is to produce and make things and share and be prolific, give birth to new concepts, new ideas, new kids, etc. And to produce is essential to marketing, to a free market capitalism. Also interesting, capitalism, capital, kaput, comes from head of oxen, because back in the ancient Greek times there was no notion of money. It's like, how many head of oxen do you own, etc. And so yeah, if you want branding, marketing, consulting, just shoot me an email at eric@erickim.com. I'll get back to you in a time span of 2 years or less. So first and foremost, just don't be boring, right? Other pro tips, don't have to have the user click around, because people are suspicious of clicking. And so the reason why a lot of these brands are quite short-sighted when they host stuff on YouTube, you have to click a button, it opens up a new window, you gotta click the button. And then I think companies and brands, and they do it because they want to increase their virality potential. But YouTube is not the way. It's actually much better to instead focus on self-hosted video that's auto-playing. So I think whoever runs the Lamborghini website is doing a good job. I believe in WordPress.org, VideoPress.com. If you need help setting up a website for your brand, company thing, just once again email eric@erickim.com. I'll get you set up. The basic gist is set up, go to bluehost.com, install WordPress.org, get your WordPress.org website running, install the Jetpack plugin, pay money for it. People say, I don't want to pay money. I'm like, it's like, y'all willing to drop like 200 G's on a new Porsche, but you don't want to pay for your website hosting? Y'all a bunch of cheapos, right? So the culture needs to change, in which we actually like to pay for web hosting and services, because it's a sign that we're actually getting more bang for the buck and you're not getting suckered somewhere. So essentially at this point, only poor people use Instagram, Facebook. So whenever people's like, yo, what's your Facebook? What's your Instagram? Actually, no, people don't ask for Facebook. So what's your IG, bro? I'm like, oh God, get out of here. I don't got Instagram. I got my own website. I'm self-owned. Airkim.com, I owns it. Or just Google Air Kim, right? Or I'm not even Eric Kim. Next time someone asks me what my name is, I'm just gonna be like, my name's EK. I'm just gonna make something up. My name's Achilles Kim. It's like, look, Achilles here. Nah, it's because I'm demigod. I'm just kidding. Half kidding. Half kidding because I'm a demigod. Demi means half. Semi-deus, half god, half man. I was born from my mom, who's a goddess. So yeah, I'm a demigod. It's like, who does he think he is? I just said it, a demigod. I'm quoting Kanye. So with marketing, it's also critical to be emotional. To be emotional means you gotta get your adrenaline up. Some things that are useful. Think POV. So just strap a GoPro to someone's forehead, get the GoPro Mini, get the head mount or the chest strap, and you gotta put them in the shoes. So I think the best commercials I've personally seen is like the Nike Right the Future commercial, dun, 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 dun. And also the the other one. There's also a Nike, like another soccer one where you get a POV of the guy training. So I think POV is the future, and also the reason why people. Nah. Huh? Oh, tell him I'll call back later. Yeah, call back later. 내가 지금 일하고 있어. So the reason why people like virtual reality prawn so much, PR0N, you know what I'm talking about? It puts you in the driver's seat, and people like to be put in the driver's seat. In fact, I think more people should produce marketing material using the iPhone Pro with ultra wide mode and or just using a GoPro. Actually, I prefer using a GoPro over an iPhone Pro because it's much more robust and you could just mount it in fun activity spots, different spots, and also it's much more rugged and robust. You don't have to worry about focusing and stuff like that. And also you can just kind of toss it around. So I recommend all creators to just get a GoPro Mini. Don't get an iPhone Pro. You don't need an iPhone Pro. And actually, if you want to do more video, maybe even getting the Google Pixel might be better. Their computational side is killing it. So also, this is the genius of Elon Musk, where you got to make the thing sexy, which means you got to make it desirable. Like, I'm sexy and I know it. Or like Future, too sexy for my strap, too sexy. Okay, so as a guy, how do you become sexier? Very easy. Lower your fat adipose tissue, get super lean and cut. The easiest way to do that is intermittent fasting, no breakfast, no lunch, and also cut out 100% carnivore diet, only flesh meat, organ meats, beef ribs, beef neck bones, beef liver, beef heart, beef small intestines, etc. Don't eat no vegetables, don't eat no sugars. Vegetables is just starch with a good conscience. Fruit is just candy with a good conscience. The only non-meat item to eat is just like kimchi made without sugar, and you know, like dark leafy greens like kale. You don't need salad dressing, none of that. Or just eat it with some spicy mustard, no sugar added. Or just toss in some, just eat it with Tabasco. Tabasco is good because it just has distilled vinegar and no sugar added. So that's good. And in terms of beverages, just drink water, green tea, black coffee, espresso, whatever's. No alcohol, no. It's so funny because, like, as a man, right? You're always thinking it's like, to be more masculine, you gotta drink alcohol and grow a beard and get into craft beer. I'm like, it's like, that makes you more masculine? You growing breast tissue and you think that's cool? All right. So I think real men actually don't drink alcohol. Don't smoke weed. Don't do drogas. Does anyone ever go to an EDM concert or some sort of festival or something, not on any drugs and enjoy themselves? My friends at the gym said not. My friend Amanda at the gym said nope. And so don't do drugs, don't do the alcohol, stuff like that. And then also get louder, pipe lift, wear loud clothes, lift heavy, 1 rep max, Atlas lift and rack pulls, Air Kim style, hit the 700. Just talk to people, right? Is the easiest way. And also, it's so funny because, like, in terms of like male masculinity, the ultimate sexy, everyone wants to look like Brad Pitt from Fight Club, right? They don't want to look like the Incredible Hulk. My mom went to the gym, saw a dude on roids. He's like, that guy looks like a monster. It looks so gross. Don't do that. I'm like, yeah, that's because it's on steroids. And my mom's like, okay, cool. And so design needs to be sexy. It needs to be disruptive. And I'm also starting to think in today's world, it's better to be different and ugly than to be same. So currently speaking, I just went to the Hyundai website. Look at the Hyundai N line. The new cars, the Ioniq 6N electric thing, and the other thing that looks like a DeLorean is super gangsta. Yeah, South Korea's currently killing it. How is South Korea so good with design? Currently, I think there's actually a design culture. There's a lot of design academies and schools in Korea. It's actually quite respectable to be a designer. Also integrated is because of Samsung, Kia, Hyundai. Like Hyundai owns Kia and owns Hyundai Genesis, Genesis.com. And they're starting to realize that design sells cars or sells anything. And so the insanely innovative, disruptive design rebranding, Hyundai, I personally predict that Hyundai, Kia, Genesis is going to become the next Toyota, Honda, Lexus, etc. I look at Toyota design, all same. Lexus, which is inexpensive Toyota, same. Honda, same. Even the new Acura stuff, same. This is boring. So I can't wait till the new rappers. Oh, pro tip for Hyundai Genesis marketing team. Yo, you just gotta get some rappers to be like rapping in just put in some product placement. Have them pull up in a new, GV7. And also they need to change the naming layout because nobody can remember it. Like, I'm so into cars, I can't remember it. Just give it a simple name. Like, even Lamborghini, the reason why it's so good is they just make up like catchy names like Aventador, Huracan, Urus. Don't do the like fake German thing where it's like 850 CILL. It's like ain't nobody could remember that, right? So also with marketing, you kind of have to make it simple and powerful. Less is more. I personally like going to the Rolls-Royce website and studying the marketing materials because if you really want to go high end, actually there is this Pocacity or this more, it becomes more minimal actually. It becomes less. Even Restoration Hardware, RH, the interior design firm, you look at the marketing and everything, it's like clean and minimal. So actually, this is the interesting thing. Go into a Balenciaga store and see how minimal it is. That's high end. Not when you go to an H&M, there's like a quadrillion products, right? So even with website design or brand design, whatever, to keep it minimal is actually better in terms of marketing, branding, image. You want to make it beautiful, and yeah, you want to emotionally stir people. You want to make it aspirational. You got to make it easier for the viewer. Assume it's like your mom navigating your website. Like, does your mom know how to navigate it? If not, it's probably not effective. And ultimately, I just say use your own gut. Like, if you look at it, it just looks lame, feels lame, it probably is. And know the only cardinal sin we can make in life is to be boring.